my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Oh, let's just pause myself on Twitch. Ugh, it's always weird watching myself move around after I begin talking. Gross. Ah, look at all these lovely people. Hey, Bowie. Hey, Wabby. Hi, Retna. Hello, it's me, the overzealous guy from Twitter. Oh, is that you? Ah. Oh, your compliments are so good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just like, wow. Who's this person that thinks so highly of us? It makes sense. It's you. Oh, it's a balmy Wednesday morning here in Auckland. It was 20 degrees yesterday. I'm feeling those summer vibes. Is the audio low? I'll just schlep my mic forward a little bit. Yeah, I guess the music is a little bit quiet. Let's just... Blip! There we go. Get out of here. Press 11 and submit feedback for the dev team. Are you going to put in chickens? Wabby. Oh, you raised the volume, huh? Oh, okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, I'm so foggy this morning. Like, my head doesn't seem to be working fully yet, so this should be very fun. I have my coffee. She's here to save me. Oh, I meant it would be silly if you wrote something in there. Oh, yeah. Give me my money. Give me money. Cool, let's jump into the game. Grind for ages. It's time to grind for the ages. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, past Emily. Today feels like one of those days. Everyone in my flat woke up tired today. Oh, yeah. For real. You know those feels. I think, look, I'm gonna be real with you all. I think it's because I stayed up way too late watching Critical Role. I'm trying to catch up before their new campaign starts. On our Friday. So, I think this one might be on me, gang. I was like, I'll just watch 10 more minutes. I'll just watch 10 more minutes. I'll just watch 10 more minutes. Crap, it's 1 a.m. Crap. Hey, so my power sucks. Any word on new buildings? We will probably talk about that with Sam and Anna, who will be joining us at 11 or in an hour's time. So Anna's not been on the stream before, so we're gonna do like an introduction so y'all can get to know her, a little bit about her background, and then we'll talk about the news like we usually do and what we've been up to the past fortnight, and then we're actually gonna like do a little AMA about our hiring stuff because we've gotten a lot of interest, pardon me, in the roles that we've recently listed up on our website, which is really daunting. I didn't expect the amount of interest that we've had. Maybe that was naive of me because people are pretty desperate for work these days. So yeah, we're just gonna dedicate the last 15 minutes of the stream to talking about like how we do hiring stuff. Critical Role is so good though, well worth it. Amen, preach. I love it. I love it. It's been a big part of my life for a long time now. I love it a lot. Now where's that old library? There we go. Do I have battery power? I don't. I need purple research and red research. I think this is gonna solve my power woes. Oh, Bowie, you already thought the new campaign started? Well, it hasn't. They did a shorter one recently, Exandria Unlimited, but I guess the full length campaign will begin on Friday. Yeah, or Thursday for you guys, Friday for us. And I had a good talk on the Christchurch Game Dev meetup. It was a good watch. Yeah, she's very articulate. And the other people that were on that panel are also bloody excellent. I've never played D&D, but I wanted to watch it. Oh, I love D&D. D&D is so good. I have a dodecahedron. Or is it dodecahedron? No, icosahedron tattoo. Love me some D&D. Okay, let's try and get some some power. We need purple and red research. Why am I doing that? Oh, brain's foggy today. Oh, there's a space whale coming. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Planet McPlanet Face, what's your deal? What do you got? You got green research. Yeah. Is this island, this planet, sorry, is we don't have what we need. Here? Could actually probably just leave it. As mean as that is. This one has had... Oh, hey Axiom. This isn't the day, is it? That's surprisingly ominous. What do you mean? This isn't the day, is it? For your streams? Yes, it is. Ah, hey Ninja. So nice to see all of the regulars pop up. Yay! Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Okay, we definitely... Okay, where are we gonna find this bloody research? I could build a... Actually... I need a research institute. But I kind of need research now. I think my brain filed it on Wednesday, even though it's Tuesday here. Yeah, so it's always Wednesday for us here in New Zealand. But Tuesday for many other places in the world. Must be shifting over New Zealand time. Oh, yeah, I hope the borders open next year so you can travel, Axiom, and so we can all travel. I'd really like to see family, please. Thanks. Okay, here we go. We've got some of research. Fantastic. Do we even have peeps here? Or did I, like, evacuate them all? No, I've got no peeps here. Okay. What am I doing? Are all the ships... Oh, they're all working. We're working so hard. Alright, let's just make another... Battery power won't help you make more power, just transfer it from elsewhere. Oh, no! Pardon me, thank you for telling me. Okay, that changes things. Nope, this isn't the planet that I want. I want Toffee Pop. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Travel is sounding more tempting now that it is foreboding. Yeah, the foreboding plane ride. New Zealand is very closed too. Very, very much closed. So you can try and get in using basically a raffle system called MIQ. It sucks. It's not very good. Basically you have to like hop in a queue and wait for hotel rooms to open up, and then you stay in the hotel rooms quarantining for 2 weeks, and then you're allowed out. and it's frustrating for a lot of people. So yeah, not good. 2 weeks of mandatory gaming, please save me. Oh, hey Sophia, what's up? How are you going, Sophia? Because, not to like, put you on the spot, but hasn't your studio just shut? Oh, I need batteries. Do need batteries. Thanks Rebecca Black for that watershed moment in society. Oh man. She got bullied so hard. Woof. I'm going on a tour. I think the internet's alright. Oh, you still have a job? That's good. Okay. That's good. We're just getting moved up to the fancy office in Auckland. Oh, does that mean you'll have to move? And yeah, Rebecca Black did indeed sing Friday. And then became like the most hated person on the internet, which is crazy, IMO. It's crazy. Oh, another space whale. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, shit. Oh, that scared the... Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. Yeah, sorry, folks. Dunedin's getting eaten. Oh, no. This is a big boy. This is a big boy. And what a boy. Look at him go. Oh. No big loss, TBH. Oh no, it ate 8 peeps. Cool, 4 huts, 8 peeps. Oh dear. Where did... Oh no, let's just fix those up really quick. Fix up the hut, boys, quick, quick, quick. You had a space elevator, why did you eat my peeps? Got him. Chonk. Good morning, Sarah. Hello. Van to be one of the 8. Supposedly space elevators are impossible. Allegedly. It's full of food. Oh, you know why? Because it was a really big space whale. It's because I was a big boy. It'll just be like, I pretend I do not see it. Does this place even have a school? Okay, so there's a library. Where's Old Mate School at? Huh, okay. Okay, I've got to go back to top. Retina, yes, this is indeed Rocket Works. I'm so out of the loop with chat right now, I'm just gonna... Oh, here we go. Now we're doing okay for power. Okay. Everything's looking up, friends. This one's still having a boatload of trouble. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. So we got an oil well here. Oil generator here. I'm gonna move the oil generator over here. Let's just speed that up a smidge. Oh, the roads aren't pretty. There we go. I'm gonna cook breakfast at 4 PM in honor of Emily. Hell yes, breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner. We're talking in French. Wow, we're speaking French now? What? Oh, dirty 30. Yeah. My favorite breakfast for dinner is Canadian pancakes with like a gross amount of bacon, eggs. Oh, maple syrup. I don't know if my partner's watching. Hey, I want pancakes. Hey, guy. Babe, let's get pancakes. I just ate sushi from a place at the corner on my street. Oh my god, I love this for you. I had sushi yesterday as well. Oh, your kitty. How is your pussycat going? Pussycat. Oh, so chorus in French is refrain? Oh, what up, Nat? Welcome. Thank you for coming. She's so good. Oh, baby cat. Alright. Now I need oil. So that's just getting... Okay. It's giving oil. It's giving oil vibes. Okay, that can also have oil. I didn't mean to do that. Don't know what I freaking pressed then, but... Oil. Yeah, we are talking about food again. Affection with like only a little abuse. Yeah. Cats do be like that. Oh, even better. Yum, 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 yum. Pokeball. Oh, I've not had a Pokeball. A Pokeball. So stupid. Me saying that, not the Pokeball. Probably saying that already wrong. That's okay. Unhappy workers. Yeah, I'd be pretty unhappy working in an oil field as well. I'm just gonna really mess things up around here. Don't feel good. Don't feel good. Who made this game? I want to have words with them. Unbelievable. Oil in my game is more likely than you think. Wait, what? I'm French Canadian and I have no idea what Canadian pancakes are. I wonder if it's just a thing from this place called the Pancake Parlour in Australia. Awful place to work at, I bet. Yeah, totally. Yeah. We're the worst. Gonna eat them all. Pokeballs. Yummy. This is a food stream now. People will come here and just get hungry. Like, why are they talking about food all the time? I'm getting burgers with friends tonight that I haven't seen in over 2 months. I'm very excited. We're going to be doing the whole social distancing and masks thing. Actually, do you guys want to see my mask? It's got bumblebees on it. How cute, right? Look! bumblebees. So cute. Dutch pancakes are the best pancakes. I've had them once and I would agree with that. They're delicious. Sorry, Retina. Have you had breakfast? Go eat your wheat bix. Have you had your wheat bix for breakfast every day? It's just like saying Indian chai tea, and Indians are just like, it's called tea to me. Oh, chai is so bloody delicious. Yeah. So spicy and good. I love Indian food. So delicious. Sorry, we're just to get food from all around the world. Oh, you actually had wheat bix. That's so funny. Oh, are you a wheat bix kid? So Axiom, I think the devs here would be us from Balancing Monkey, obviously. Retina, Gamers 2000, aka Sophia. So there's quite a few of us hanging around in chat. So right now I'm debating 1. Going into game dev, or 2. Collecting PhDs until they cut me off, take my keys and tell me to go home. Noodles are very good. This Aegis is so not happy. Why though? Why? Oh my gosh. Oh! No, I was looking at the wrong damn thing. Of course I was. SMH. Well, I need to build build a research palace. What's it called again? Wow, Emily. Oh, I've already got one. Research Institute. Research Palace. That's the new building. Video games are a mistake. That's such a, I feel like that's such a bold thing to say, even though we say that to each other all the time. They can be really frustrating sometimes. What the? I've got so much research. That's so funny. I had no idea. Wow. Good job, Emily. You're doing great. I can probably just... Oh, airships. Luckily, I have no life. That's such a raw line. I love it. I hope working in game dev doesn't cut down on my sitting at my computer watching Balancing Monkey Games time. Oh, it's sweet. Thank you. Oh, hey Gaming Miri. Good morning or evening. That's called research. Maybe put in power polls. Sam, you're bloody brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm just like, can't, it's broken. It's broke. It's broke. I did build a road layer. I need luxury items. Let's hope I've got enough stuff. Yep. And to think this island got pretty much decimated. It's thriving now. Alright. Oh, I haven't quite finished. It's time to see our friend and boy, the road layer. I'm making it very not easy for... Oh, I can't put... Oh. Ooh. No power line's gonna go under that. Rip. Oh. Can I do that? Is that gonna like go zoop zoop? Let's find out. Oh! Man, Isaac and Sam, you'll really think of everything, huh? Damn. I'll take my $8,000 in bribe money now, thank you. Alright. Oh, Sophia's with the good point. It's game development is satisfying and cool for a bit, but you take a massive pay cut to get into the industry. You have to decide if that's a cost you're willing to swallow. Yeah, I think Sam literally did that. Especially if you're a programmer. I think the last spitball was about 30%. Bowie with the food. Yep, seems like Canadian pancakes are exactly that. Pancakes that are supposedly popular in Canada. That's so funny! They're delicious. Absolutely delicious. So, yeah, my partner's always looking at getting into game development, and it's, I think one of the things that are a big factor is like, how much money am I going to lose? How much money am I going to stop making? Luxury items are only needed for decorated roads. Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm joking, Sam. I hope that translated. Oh, my mum used to make thin crepes. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, Axiom's really smart. Confirmed. I'm kind of computer science prodigy, I guess. We're still working on the branding. My brand. It is kiwi fruit and yogurt time. Nat, you were allergic to kiwi fruit. We've had this conversation so many times. Stop poisoning yourself. It is okay. Chat, can you please tell Nat to not eat kiwi fruit because she's allergic to it? I will not die. I will come back stronger and cooler. Oh my god. You're incorrigible. Cooler, especially if you die. Oh, that's so bloody funny. Have I run out of stone for my little road layer, mate? I have. Oh, I've run out of cement. Huh? Cement. No storage space. We'll pick one. Hello? Wow. Auto mod. Chill out. Automod really didn't like you saying, give me your kiwi. Okay. There's a classic game dev career path of get in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as a junior, get burnt out as an intermediate, go into industry and make bank, get itchy, and get back into games as a senior. Yeah, I've heard of that so many times, eh? That's accurate. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger or gives you food poisoning. Oh, Automod does indeed do weird stuff. Wabby, you're so right. It's just like, what are you thinking? Automod has no chill. Adam I want to say Griot, who made A Short Hike, also did that. He worked at Google. I had the privilege of going to a game development indie accelerator program thingy with Adam. He's a really, really nice dude. He's really sweet. He's like just a lovely human being. I take the shirt off my back for him. He's just a nice guy. I'm gonna look for his blog if he has one. He's gotta be. Yeah, he did a good GDC talk. I think that's available. You can see it in A Short Hike. Yeah. Oh, I hope I get to see my international friends again soon. Freaking David. I like that game. It is good. It is good. He wasn't working on it when we went to Stuga, which is the program that we were at. He was working on another game, which was also really cool. Exotic friends. Over local friends. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, I've got no fuel. No fuelium. And as per usual, I am just gas bagging and really not really not paying attention to the game, innit? What would the power output be here? Oh, Struth, not enough workers? Oh, we need to fix that. And then running out of food too, okay. Alright. Let's do irrigated orchards. Friends, let's go.
Morning, Governor.
Getting quixotic with the friends. Oh, what does that mean? Hang on a minute. Let me just Google that. Extremely idealistic. Unrealistic and impractical. That's me! Oh no. Haven't Razer already released masks? I don't think they're RGB though. I know you're joking, Axiom, but like I literally think they did that. Pardon me, sorry gang. Oh. Alright. Veggie field. Vegums. Irrigated tea field? Sure. Everyone likes a nice hot cuppa. I think we're gonna have to create more fields, gang. Oh, it's my favorite Before We Leave song. The Hades documentary that NoClip did is also really good. Project Hazel. Oh my god. That's that's so appropriate. Okay, that looks sick. However, it just kind of makes me like, oh god. I don't know why, it just aged me. Oh. I still have the leaked dataset from Blizzard that shows everyone making 50% of non-gaming analogs. What's that? Non-gaming analogs? They prototyped an RGB mask. They sure did. They sure did, and now I'm gonna sue them because they just aged me 50 years. Oh my god. When can Razer be stopped? I don't think so. Oh wow. They were making 50% of what corresponding people were making. Did Bane from Batman predict COVID? Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute.
You know, COVID is coming. I was born by the pandemic.
That's my extremely bad Bane impersonation.
Batman.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. We got like a rim of coffee like underneath here. You can put RGB on anything and call it a gamer version, and yeah, then like charge $300 for it. By gamers for gamers. When did I become so cynical? When did this happen to me? Oh, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just slap a little house apartment, actually. Let's do that. And let's make some more fields. I might just get some potato fields here. Oh my god, you do commercials. Bad man, more like good man, because that was a good impression. Oh really? Thank you. Gamer toaster. You guys are gonna kill me. Actually, the one thing that I really liked that I feel like is super gamer is the desks that have like the running lights around them, the RGB running lights. They look so sick. They charge a bloody arm and a leg for it, but they look so cool. I'm like, oh no. I'd probably buy that if I had heaps of spare income. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. No, PC gamer, go away. Oh my god. Why are the headphone jacks on the toaster? Just in case, man. You never know when you're gonna have to do a sick 360 no scope. I wonder if I can sneak in some fields here. Let's do it. Or maybe another well. Oh, I haven't even made bread. Wow, I'm so lazy. That's okay. Oh my god. 360 no scope. Noobs like you for breakfast in the morning. Oh my god. Did Sarah's mouse finish charging? I don't know. Some say to this day Sarah's mouse is still charging and she's sitting very patiently at her desk waiting. A cosmic leviathan approaches Cuddle Island. You'll get vaccinated. Leave my island alone. Ah. So we still don't have fuel. Oh, I'm such a dip because the fuel refinery was bloody... Paused. Oh, twiddles thumbs, says Sarah. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, where'd your comic go? I don't want to spend outrageous amounts on RGB because I already spent too much on D&D. What a mood. Those source books aren't cheap, man. Sell my gamer microwave. By gamers for gamers, you can heat up your food in record time with an RGB microwave. Peak performance. Apple will just be like, you're holding it wrong. Do you all remember that when they made the iPhone 4? This is ages ago. But like when the iPhone 4 came out, if you held it like, okay, where's something on my desk is like an iPhone 4, cool. If you held it like that, it would like stop. Yeah, exactly, with the antenna. It would like cover the antenna and it wouldn't work. Your phone calls would just drop out. And Steve Jobs was literally just like, you're holding it wrong. Games are won first. Eat the belly. This summer. What? Yeah, literally, Sarah. Yeah. That was like 2009 or something, I think? 2010 maybe? Bloody ages ago. Old farts in the chat will remember. Never forget. I'm gonna throw a party and try and make my peeps a bit happier. Oh yeah, so occasionally you will hear someone talking, and that's my flatmate on the phone with her work, and she's having a nice time. It's always really nice hearing her laugh. She hasn't had a great time with work lately, so you'll occasionally hear her giggling, and we love this for her. No, you're not hearing things. You're all good. Got a good pair of ears though, Bowie. No one else has said anything. Oh, look at that. Now, the Aegis shield is bubbling away happily. Wow, thank you, Sam, aka Infmon, for the tip. It's almost like you made this game. Wow. Oh wow, I can't wait for Apple Glass to come out and augment my condescending gaze. Augment my condescending gaze is like a 9th level wizard spell in D&D. Let's just slap a cheeky little warehouse down here. Oh, a few people. Okay, right, cool. Still haven't played D&D. Oh, it's good. It's good. I really want to run a one-shot campaign. Not one-shot campaign, but just a one-shot for everyone at Balancing Monkey at some point, because I am known to DM on the occasion. I'm just gonna upgrade that straight away. So if I get around to it, I will absolutely stream that. Down to Demon. Oh, no. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, the hardest boss fight in D&D is organising a time to sit down and play D&D. The worst. The second hardest one is sorting out interpersonal issues with your with the people in your group, because unfortunately we can't all be like the focus on Critical Role. Issues will pop up. Oh, I need glass. Shoot. Am I even? Oh, surely I'm making glass here. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to like move past my threshold of peeps because they're just gonna have more expectations. Oi, dead mate! What's up? More garlic phone could also be funny. Hey, wobbly red man. Oh my gosh, there's a few people here that I haven't seen in ages. How are you all? Is there any newbies like me who've never played D&D at BMG? I have no idea, actually. Maybe Isaac? Sarah, have you played D&D? I cannot remember. Wobbly Red Man, things are great. My coffee's kicked in. I'm not sleepy anymore. Everything's all good. How are you? How's life? Axiom, I think because they care, because your friends care about you. Oh, we have a few folks who haven't played D&D before. Huh. Nice. I hear many things regarding D&D from my best friend who's dipping her toes in it. Oh yeah. Yeah, once you're in, you're in. I used to play so much. Ugh. What happened to me? So, need batteries for the whale charmer. I could have I thought I put a battery thing down here. Oh, I can make one. Cool. What happened to me? Oh, you know, I think the answer to that is I moved countries, actually. And the people that I'm around now aren't super keen on D&D. Oh, you got a dead mate's got a bottle of wine. Yes. I love this for you, dead mate. You've been busy, huh? Damn. What time is it for you right now? Oh, which wine though? Ooh, wobbly red man with the questions. With the good questions. It just reminded me that I put a beer on the counter 30 minutes ago. Oh, hopefully it's not too tepid. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Ah, come on, battery. Battery mans. Okay, let's go over to Island McIsland for— oh dear. Okay, they're kind of hungus. Hungus. Where are my orchards? Okay. We need gadgets. Oh, had a bottle of wine. Gadgets? Gadgets. Indeed. It's coming from Fred. Freddy. Alright, let's add gadgets to that. Nah, it's this way. Love it. Oh. Love the cheeky little bit of degustation there. New Zealand have some really nice wines. If you ever manage to find a New Zealand wine, for all my international folks here, grab it. The wines here are solid, man. Has the kiwi fruit claimed Nat? Probably. Rip. It was cool having a friend. I am okay. That's her ghost. That's so sad. Just a repeating echo. How's your mouth feeling? Any wine from New Zealand to recommend, Emily? Not specifically, but they have some nice Sauv Blancs here. Or Rieslings. Had a few nice Rieslings here. Thank you, Sophia. It feels fine, thank you. Oh, Oyster Bay is really good. Yep, dead mate with the sweet Rex here. I'm just like, I don't know, just pick one at a restaurant and I'm like, cool. Yeah, Oyster Bay's good. They have a really, really nice Sauv Blanc from memory. A Sauvignon Blanc. A Sauvignon Blanc. I'm so fancy. Oh, allows upgrading many buildings with filtering, which removes their pollution output. Let's go, ship it. Are your reds really that bad? I don't drink red wine. White wine and Coke? Sophia, my god. Sophia. Who allowed this to happen? That is the worst. Okay, you know how we had the what if whales make slurping noises last week? This week it's white wine and Coke. No. I need to actually mod some people for this chat. Everyone's so well behaved. I'm just like, yeah, I'll get around to it. Hey, Wild Harley, how are you? The poor Coke. Oh, Wabby. Ooh, it's both the opinion. That's so upsetting. Oh, God. I can't believe it's freaking white wine and Coke. Ugh. How do I feel about red wine and Coke? I mean, same. Ew. That just it. Ew. Been on a cocktail binge lately. Ooh, what have you been having? Love me a cheeky cocktail. When Auckland opens back up, I need to go to a cocktail bar that I really like and give them some money. This is racist against the Spanish. Are you talking about sangria right now? I like my Coke with nothing foreign in it. That's understandable. Why am I on this island? I had a reason and it's just escaped me. I saw white wine and Coke and it just like deleted my... Oh. Okay, okay. Alright, Calimocho. Calimoco? Calimocho? Don't know how you say that. Alright, okay. You put it in a bottle and I'm a little... Okay, I'm like... Alright, okay. Your cat is on your keyboard? Wonderful. That's exactly where they should be. Danish whiskey, Aperol, gin, martini, Campari, Cooper, caramel, tequila, and a random mix of those. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, totally, Sophia, yeah. If it's in a bottle, okay. If you self-mix it, if you're just... Maybe I've been burned a few too many times by, like, ratty friends from back in my teenage years who'd just be like, I'm gonna make a cocktail, and they just put everything in it, and it's just brain-melting juice. Bougie LeMayo, yes, and I'm in Auckland, what do you want? I miss brunch. I made a good one the other day. Oh, that was peach nectar, peach vodka, cinnamon and Sprite. Wild Harley, I would drink that way too fast and get like white girl trashed. White girl wasted, like immediately. Why am I on this island? Okay, I think I'm like actually making a an Aegis. That's what I'm doing. Emily getting distracted by Twitch chat? More likely than you think. What do you mean you don't like Fireball and soy sauce and apple cider vinegar? No. Ugh, have you drank that? Ugh. Actually, the one cursed thing that I have that was recommended to me by the lovely Lauren, who works at Lumi Interactive. They're making a game called A Kinder World. It's very cute. She took me out once and she was like, have you tried fruit toast with Vegemite? And I was like, no, I haven't. Let's go. Let's do it. I love Vegemite, so let's see how we go. I'm very Australian. I love my Vegemite. And it was so good. Like, the sweetness of the fruit toast was kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of balanced by the saltiness of the Vegemite. It was really good. No, Sophia says, no, I haven't drank that. The Fireball thing. I can see it coming from Ratchet Friends though. Roasted. Fruit toast is like, you get your dates, you get your sultanas, you get sometimes some nuts, and you bake it into the bread. There's also cinnamon involved, I think. It's so good. Citrus zest. Oh, you know what's great? Soju. Haven't had soju in a while. Oh, yeah, stretchums. Ooh. Hey gang, I'm gonna go get my water bottle really quickly, because your girl's a little on the parched side. I'll be right back. We're back, loves. Hello. I'm moisturized, hydrated, completely in my lane. We're still talking about booze. By the way, drink responsibly, everybody. Drink responsibly. Alcohol is quite bad for you in large quantities. So just remember to drink in moderation and don't drive when you're drunk. Thank you. This has been a PSA. 8 drinks a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know who told you that, man, but that's bad advice. Oh my god. I would really like to get this built. So I'm gonna finish this building, this Aegis, and then I'm gonna get Sam and Anna on the horn. The doctor will be too scared to come near you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is an old black milk jacket that I have from many years ago. Ta-da! Yeah. Oh, I'm not really in frame. There we go. Yeah, it's got Snow White on the back. See? You can just see Miss Snow White. Where am I going? There we go. It's a really nice light jacket because y'all, it's getting hot up here. But it's also like a little bit too chilly to wear just a singlet top. Thank you, guys. Thanks. This entire year I had alcohol on 3 occasions, soon to be 4. I think I'm the same, Ninja A. I really don't drink much these days. Actually, the reason why I don't drink red wine is because they put like sulfites and other preservatives in it, and it makes me so unwell. Like headaches, stomach cramps, you name it. I just want to die if I drink it. Not even joking, I'm like, it's not worth it. I think they also put it in some white wines, but... Okay, we need some mint and astrobilinium. Bob renewed. Really? There's really no cement on this island? Say what? There's a relay here and everything. We don't have chemicals. Okay, we don't have oil. So that's what's jamming up the supply line here. So we need to get oil to this island. Oiland. Oh wow, yeah. I hear people in my school brag about how drunk they are every weekend. How drunk they are every weekend, and I can't for the life of me understand why. I know, right? Yeah, that's a big Aussie culture thing as well. People being like, I got so wasted on the weekend. It's like, it's actually not that cool. I'm so sorry, dude. Like... It's also expensive, you know? Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah. I need another ship. They put some astrobilinium and some wine. Oh my god. Korean barbecue? Yes, please. Oh my god. Oh, dead mate. Being drunk is definitely overrated, and that's coming from a Scotsman. Have a quiet, safe night, enjoy your time, have fun, stay responsible. We love to see it. Oh, it's the tense music. Oh. Now, where are you coming from? Elegy is travelling to Port 1 on Island McIsland Face from Crystallum Port. I went the other day and they had the gall to tell me it was 2 people minimum. I literally went, so charge me double. Wow. Let Axiom have Korean barbecue, please. Let him. Oh, yes. Good. Also, by the way, chat, if I ever get your pronouns wrong, please correct me. That's something I always want to get right. Oh, inspirational music for me demolishing the rusting... the iron mine, sorry. This is the song that plays right at the end of Before We Leave. I'm just playing the soundtrack through Spotify because I find that if I just have the in-game music on, there's like too many periods of silence and I hate it. I want the music all the time, please. Okay, there's my port. Where's my bloody shipwright? I know it's here somewhere. Oh my god, where is she? There we go. Large trade ship, let's go. Yes, same dead mate. Is Dune coming out this week in New Zealand? Hey Nat, is Dune coming out this week? You're one of the few people I know who's keen for it. Not that that's shade on Dune, I just... all caps. No! It's been... Why has it been postponed? It's out. It's out. Why? To November. Oh no. I have a complaint about before we leave. Sophia. Too much focus on primary industries. We need to start accepting and encouraging tertiary industries and knowledge-based industries. Have the Balancing Monkey studio in before we leave. That's cute. That's a cute idea. Actually. Also, New Zealand government give games money, please. Yeah, I mean, if the Aussie government is giving studios money now, I'm sorry, like, do you want Australia to beat you, New Zealand? Is that what you want, dog? Is that what you want? Do you want to get beaten by the Aussies? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. You know that gif of David Tennant in the rain? That's me about June. Oh no. And that's on Devastation Love. Oh. Why the only IMAX is in Auckland? I mean, like, there'll be other people around the country who want to see June, right? It's not just Aucklanders who are all going to congregate at the dingy-ass IMAX up here and be like, ooh, let's watch June. Oh my god. Imagine turning the soundtrack off. The in-game music off, only to play the soundtrack on Spotify. I know, it feels ass backwards, but... Wow. Honestly, that's too bad, Wellington, everyone else. If Nat can't watch June, no one else can, sorry. Oh man. What a crack up, you're funny. That's so funny. Alright, Anna and Sam, I swear I'll ring you soon. I want to get this building done. I need to do it before I forget. We need Astrobalenium. Astrobalenium. We need Bob renewed to Island McIsland face. Bob renewed, Island McIsland face. Perfect. In-game soundtrack could use some remixing. IMO. Oh. For how long game sessions go? I want a techno version when you hit space. I mean, you're more than welcome to email a composer. I bought the June book, but I'm definitely not finishing it before Friday. Oh, I mean, it's like this thick. It's like a loaf of bread, man. June has been co-written and directed by a French-Canadian from Quebec. Like me, so I'm biased. Oh, that's right, you minored in music, Axiom. I did forget about that. And Bowie, your bias is understandable. Wait, you bought the... Oh. To be fair, there are techno versions of some of the tracks and they are effing banging. They go off when the bass drops. Pog. Like the spell. Nat has been banned from the chat. Oh my god, Sam. You're saying that in front of like the biggest June fan that I know. Oh. In the red corner, we have Nat, 3D generalist and animator from Auckland, New Zealand. And in the blue corner, we have Sam, creative director and lead developer of Balancing Monkey Games. Fight! You're being very reasonable, Nat, actually. I was just expecting you to clip through the world geometry and begin throwing hands with people. It's like me when I see tweets about how Lord of the Rings is boring and I get so mad. I get so mad so fast. I'm like, you just don't get it. Just don't get it. I like that it's this epic sci-fi and the characters named Jessica and Paul. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Sam, you reading the book that I recommended to you is like the sweetest thing in the world. Oh my gosh. Do you know how rare it is for people to like read your book recommendations? It's so nice. Yes, The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers is a bloody good read, and The Peripheral by William Gibson. I've not heard of that one. You're picking up the next book? Oh, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I love Les Mis, the musical. I couldn't get through one chapter of the book, I think, to save. Oh, I mean, like... Oh my god, what's his name? I want to say Hugo Weaving. I don't think that's correct. Oh god, can someone help me? I know he wrote Les Mis and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Elrond. Oh my god, no, this is Ori in the bloody Blind Forest again. Oh no, I'm gonna get a copyright strike from YouTube. Oh, because I didn't loop it, my bad. The last time this happened, they muted like 20 seconds of my video and it made everything very hard. Victor Hugo, thank you. I was like, Hugo. Oh, that's so annoying. It was an accident, YouTube. It was an accident. I'm not trying to take anyone's money. Hugo Boss. Sophia. Okay. We're nearly there.
Thieves. They stole it from us.
Come on. Oh, we got a little bit of wind over there. That's a fart joke for y'all. Never too old for fart jokes. Alrighty then. Alright, this Aegis is definitely not going to have the power that it needs, but, I believe that should tick off as soon as it... We love to see it. Yeah. We love it. The peeps have unearthed an ancient schematic. It's cryptic and old, but legible. It seems that ancestors were working on a solution to permanently prevent the space whales from eating planets before they were driven underground. Let's build one and hope for the best. Alright, let's ring my lovely co-workers. I've kept them waiting for 13 minutes. I'm thinking of the techno covers, the D&B remix of Ashley Bloomfield's Wash Your Hands announcement for festivals. It was an absolute banger. I visibly like curl my lip at Emily's Spacewell celeb sound. Have you seen the one from last week? Deadmate is in the Discord. And it's entirely Natsol's fault. Actually, I'm gonna be a shill. Oh, let me just get the work Discord out of there. Where is it? Let's just pause the music. What if the whales made slurping noises? I did a cheeky that is the edit. Worst thing you've... Oh my god, stop playing. There we go. This is the public Discord. I'm not scared of showing this. Here we go. What if the whales made slurping noises? Nat, that is the worst thing you've... Oh, I'm covering myself.
Good soup.
I'm gonna get that piece of audio and I'm gonna dub it over that space whale attack.
Good soup.
Thank you for helping me create that, Nat. What if the whales made slurping noises? No, Emily. Shh. Shh. Oh, Okay. I'm just gonna quickly disappear for a minute. Yeah, no, I'm out. That's fair. Okay, 2 secs, gang.
Hello, hello, hello.
Take my jacket off the back of my chair.
Okay.
I'm more just.
Okay, I'm just gonna put myself over here. Oh, you can see reality. That's okay. Whatever, Trevor. Now why is that the way that it is? I just have to fix my green. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Hey guys.
Hello.
So y'all haven't really seen Sam and Anna together before, chat. So on the right in the grey, we have lovely Sam, and on the left, who y'all don't really see ever, is Anna in the lovely denim jacket with the, is that a pearl, like, shell necklace?
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be an earring, but I turned it into a necklace.
That's so clever. Here they are, the directors of Balancing Monkey Games. Thank you for joining me. I'm just gonna pull up all the cheeky little questions that I have over here. How are you both today? We haven't really spoken, which is unusual, I think.
Not too bad. Yeah, I've been just I left my phone in the office last night.
Oh, that sounds like a treat, if you ask me.
Just not even think about work or emails or social media all evening. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye, phone. I want to leave mine at the bottom of a lake sometimes.
Yep.
You know? Oh. I'm just checking chat to see if anyone has said anything. Chief isn't an actual monkey? No.
No, sorry.
Unbelievable. It's good that I clarified who's who, apparently. Oh. Not sure of sarcasm, but okay. Like, oh.
There actually was a time where we had matching haircuts. My hair was cut very similar to how Sam's is now, only probably with more product.
Oh, yeah.
And we had similar glasses, and we would often wear similar clothes. So it was a bit sad, to be honest.
We were a bit younger. A lot younger.
That's so cute. I really want to get a matching jumper for my partner and I. So we're just like, there's these really cute This is so pathetic. I'm like telling you all the internet a lot about who I am right now. But there's these really cute, like, pastel-y coloured tracksuits that you can get from this local retailer up here in Auckland. And I'm like, oh my god, baby, let's get matching tracksuits.
Didn't you have to live in Florida to do that?
No. I mean, is Auckland like Florida? It's pretty humid.
Like the Florida of New Zealand.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? After all the protests we've had up here with lockdown, I kind of agree with that. Apologies to anyone who is from Auckland and from Florida right now. It's just the roast session with Balancing Monkey Games. Oh no.
We do have somewhere at home matching Thing 1 and Thing 2 t-shirts, you know, from the Cat in the Hat, but he never wants to wear them.
Sam, don't be a stick in the mud. So as you can
It's
see,
actually because the decal on the front is quite thick. So it's quite sort of inflexible and not quite comfortable to wear.
Yeah, that like weird feeling when you like have a really plasticky shirt. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
That's my excuse.
Just gripping it tightly, like no. Okay, cool. Retina's asking, do you have Do you have pictures from your we're the same thing era?
No, I think it was in the days before phone cameras and selfies. So
Okay, that's
we're talking
probably for the
years
best.
ago.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So, Anna, since we've
Yes.
not actually had you on yet, let's just real quick fire, like, go through who you are as a person. Can you just, if you can condense that into 30 seconds for me, that would be great.
Okay.
Thank you. But so you're obviously our managing director. You work alongside Sam.
Yep.
You're both fantastic, and
Thanks.
you both form such an important foundation of our studio. And so you've only been, I say only, but it's been a year. Wow. And what a year, that since you left your job as a, I want to say, medical receptionist and joined.
No, close. I managed the medical centre.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was in charge of
That's
we had
right.
5,500 patients and 5 partner doctors plus locums and 4 nurses and 4 receptionists and 2 cleaners and a pandemic. So that was quite nice.
You're responsible for the pandemic? I need to have words with you. Wow, yeah, what a job. Sorry for thinking you're a receptionist. I think because you've talked about managing receptionists a fair bit, my brain was just like, these two things are the same. But obviously...
For the last couple of years, I had a desk behind reception. So I was kind of there, and I did spend some time on reception, and I really loved interacting with the patients and stuff like that. But no, I was there to keep everything running. So.
Yeah, like you do with us, I reckon.
Hopefully.
So, generally, how are you finding the games industry after this last year?
It's actually a really nice industry to be in. It's, well, for one thing, it's not life and death compared to medicine. And it's really neat being in a creative industry where people are coming up with the most amazing imaginative things. And, you know, Sam talked about in the keynote speech that he gave at the last conference, he talked about how we build with infinite thought stuff. And it blows my mind that we can come up with an idea and then make it. That's just crazy to me. There's no barriers, I mean, apart from what will sell, which is a bit of a barrier. It's a bit hard to make money in the industry as a designer and stuff, but it's a really neat. And I think perhaps because a lot of the people in the industry are creative people, often they're really supportive and really friendly and welcoming and accepting. So I've really enjoyed that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so glad you've had that experience, because I think that, like, generally to be someone entering the industry when you're not in your 20s and also a parent, it just seems to not be a thing. So the fact that you've had like a good experience is wonderful.
Probably it's been easier because I've come on board as Sam's wife and as a company director. So when we set up the company, I was made a shareholder and an equal partner with Sam. So I haven't had to like earn my way in or work my way in, which a lot of people have. And so I haven't had those same barriers in the way. So I guess I'm recognizing my privilege in that extent, in that respect.
True that. Yeah, absolutely. You do kind of have to, that's what I did. I was just like, you're not going to get rid of me that easily. And just like kept clawing my way in and being extraordinarily stubborn until Sam saw my tweet being like, I'm looking for work. And but that said, Sam, you got a recommendation from lovely Saf, who wrote the story game, saying that I'm very cool, and you're like, hell yeah. So even in that, sometimes it's very much a case of like, it's not what you know but who you know, which is so frustrating. But you know, it is what it is.
It is.
So Bowie's asking, what's the difference between a producer and a managing director?
Oh, well, we hired a producer because I suck at production.
It's hard.
I laugh over the desk over there.
Yeah.
So the producer is the person who is in charge of the day-to-day details of running this project, the project management really, making sure that we're all on task, that our meetings are tracked and stay on time, and we know what our plan is for every moment of the process, and making sure that everybody's informed and so on. Managing director, I mean, I kind of adopted the title because I'm a director who manages. I don't know if I'm what other people might describe or define as a managing director. My role is making sure that I keep the business side of things always in mind. I pay the bills, I pay the wages. I also do the HR side of stuff, so I'm heavily involved in the hiring decisions. I'm the one who's making sure that everybody's contracts are correct and line up with the government guidelines and all that kind of stuff. I'm also the one that looks after the people. So I'm the one that has, and often producers will do this. They'll have like one-on-one meetings and check in with people how everything's going. But I do that in our company. It's one of the parts of the job that I really enjoy.
Yes, you're very good at it too. For the record, chat, Anna has been a huge help with this bloody lockdown here in Auckland. I think it was like a month ago now where I was like, stiff upper lip, everything will be okay. And you were just like, how you doing, Em? And I was like, insert an hour-long scream here. So yes, you're very good at just the Midas touch, I reckon. Like, you're so good at everything you set your mind to. I love that for us. It's okay. I feel like I'm just telling the truth, eh?
But yeah, I feel like I'm the mum, that just sort of keeps the stuff going in the background and makes sure everybody's happy and well looked after.
Yeah, and you totally give us stern words when needed. Like when we're in meetings and we're waffling and you're just like, guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, Sarah does some of that as well, but I'm meaner.
True, yes. It's just, you've got to play good cop, bad cop, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, man. Sam, what's it like, as someone that, like, worked alone and, like kind of ran the business by yourself for a while, what was it like having someone that you obviously love and trust so much come on board and start helping you run the company? Ooh.
It was awesome. I mean, apart from anything else, Anna's willing to do some of the bits that I just hated. So, the stuff gets entered into the accounting software and the wages are paid on time and all that sort of thing. And, like checking, actually doing the work of checking that people are happy and what can we do to help everyone else work to their best and that sort of thing is excellent. It's been a little bit of a transition learning how to not let work take over our lives.
Oh man.
And sure. I mean, to some degree it has, because we're managing directors of, we're directors of a company. So, that does, and a company, as I said to Sarah the other day, a company with international contractors. So, some of our evenings aren't necessarily taken up with work, with talking to people outside of our time zone and things. But
absolutely, yeah. Like our Team 17 meetings that I'm always such a brat about it. I'm like, meeting at 8 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. And you guys like do it all the time. So thank you for tanking that. Okay, yeah, true. Compared to me, which is like once a month, and I'm just like pouty about it. You guys have a tendency to do it a little bit more often than that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check chat really quickly. Deadmate is saying he's finding that in the science world, it's definitely who you know, not what you know as well, which is a bit scary considering that it's bloody science.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's true in any industry, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, apart from anything else, hiring someone is so hard to get right. It's so random
and risky
that if you got someone that someone says this person's good, then you're far more likely to hire them, just because then you actually have reason to believe they might actually be good at what they do, you're wanting them to do.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem when you're hiring someone who's incompetent because they, like nepotism. But if it's just taking the risk out of a hiring decision, then I think that seems not unreasonable. It also
The
doesn't help
problem is,
for people getting into the industry.
yeah, and you end up with these really undiverse, really homogenous cultures because everybody's recommending people who are like themselves. And yeah, that's something that we're really against, but it does mean that it's a bit harder, makes it a more difficult decision for us. We have to take so much into account.
Yeah, wow. What a challenge. I'm glad y'all are doing it and not me.
I think we've done an amazing job so far because I'm so happy with people on this team. You're amazing, Emily. I just you're an absolute legend, and you do so much more than your job description says. I don't know if people here realise how much you do, but just about everything that's gone into this game, you've had a hand in.
You're gonna make me cry on Twitch.
Isaac's a legend, and Sarah has just come up to speed so fast. Our minds are blown. So it's been great.
Absolutely crushing it. Yeah, for sure. No, I love doing way more than what my job description says. I've always been that person who's just like, give me as much as you can. Then it's a problem of being like, oh no, I have too much. Help.
Yeah, and you have to do it perfectly, right? So.
Of course, yeah, that perfectionism life. I think the industry also breeds that attitude because, like, when I was in uni, at least, I don't know if you guys have had the same experience, but like when I was in game dev uni, and I'm not going to say their name because it was not a great uni, but it was like, if you don't give your best 100% of the time, what are you doing here? There will always be someone that will be doing that, and they're going to get the job or whatever opportunity it is over you. So yeah, there's definitely a little, like, a cheeky little brew pot of that. I would call it toxicity, actually, kind of in there.
Yeah, there's kind of there's a balance to be found. Like, you know, we are where we are because Sam here worked his butt off.
Thanks, Sam.
And also learned a whole lot of stuff and put it into practice, took advice. You know, the Gabriel Del Santos pro indie dev videos and stuff. And he took all the advice that he can and he worked really hard. And we have made a success. But at the same time, it's also about where you fit and, you know, finding something that suits who you are. And if you're just grinding your butt off at something that's not the right fit for you, then that's going to be really detrimental to your mental health.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, it's about finding a balance. And, you know, for some people, working really, really hard and starting their own business and that kind of thing, you know, that's their cup of tea, that's their life and breath and stuff. And for other people, they might just prefer to work either freelance or just work for someone, and, you know, where those decisions are made for them, and there's no shame in that either. We're all different people.
Oh yeah.
With different capacities, and we just work to those and make the best life we can.
Absolutely, you do what you do. Everyone, see, this is the wisdom we get every day at work. We love this for us. So good. Let me just check chat really quickly. Sophia says, CVs are really bad at telling you what a person is like as a person. Very true. Yeah. That's why cover letters are so important, I reckon. But then again, you can only garner so much from a piece of paper. Alright, how about... Oh, actually, before we go to what we've been up to this past fortnight in the studio in terms of work on before we leave, Retna has a quick, what will make a quick question. Was starting Bouncing Monkey Games your cup of tea, Sam?
I don't know, I mean, I'd worked for 19 years at that point for 4 people, 4 companies, just doing what I was told. So it was a big unknown, it was a big risk, but appears to have worked out.
I know, you've done a great job.
I mean, there's elements of it that I don't love. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm not a businessman particularly. Um, so I'm doing something I love. We're doing something that we love, um, which is awesome.
Mm,
It's not all sunshine and roses 100% of the time.
yeah. I think you touched on this in your keynote when you were like, it can't be awesome 100% of the time, because if it's just awesome, then you don't get paid.
Yeah.
But basically, like, it's not a
Yeah.
job, it's a hobby, it's a holiday.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man.
And the creative journey sucks sometimes.
Oh,
like I
the
said
roller
before.
coaster, the emotional roller coaster that this guy went through when he was just working on his own.
Yeah.
And there were days when it's like, this is working and it's just the best and I'm getting to do what I love and it's fantastic. And then there were other days it's like, why? Even alive.
Oh, you're so right. You
Why
just
am I
hate
doing this
everything.
to
Why am I
myself?
doing this? Why don't I just quit and go back and get paid for grunt work?
Oh, amen, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
grunt work. It's so good. I'm just like,
You guys haven't seen that yet because you all came on board when it was already a, close to finished thing. So
Oh, we've got that to look forward to with the next game.
hopefully not.
oh man. Retna says, also that's normal? Yes, it absolutely is. Like,
Yep.
with my own personal projects, there would be days where I'm just like, this sucks so much, I hate this. But, it's just part and parcel of the process. And it's also, like, okay to step away and have breaks for extended periods of time. It's okay to, like, even decide that, oh, actually, this is not good for me, or this isn't the path that I want to be on with this project. I'm going to stop and reconsider. Isaac was indeed on the stream before Bowie. He has also done heaps of cool stuff as well. All right. We only have we only have like 10 minutes for our cheeky little news update before we start our hiring AMA. So what have you all been up to this past fortnight? We've done a fair bit, I reckon, but
Well, so we started using a new planning software, Hacking Plan, which has been amazing. And this week we've started. What?
I just realised I didn't stop the timer on my checking my email, so it's going to look like I've been checking my emails all morning.
oops.
Just edit it when you hit finish. So we've been using Trello, which was fine for one person, but for a project with several people on it, starts to groan a bit. Hacking Plan it's similar in some ways, but it's got more stuff to it, and you can track how long you're spending on tasks and things. So it's going to be really nice to start getting a bit more data on how long things take, help us to estimate how long things are going to take to do better and stuff. So that's cool. And we've just started trialing a 4-day working week.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty interesting. So that's working 4 8-hour days rather than 5, but trying to work more sort of focusedly during those 4 days, because of course you've got an extra day off to chill out afterwards.
Yep. I've already noticed a difference. Like yesterday, I got so much done. I was like way more focused, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what people are banging on about here. This is good.
Yep. And we've started work on our next update for before we leave. So currently we're calling that the Wasteland update, but we don't know what it'll be called. We actually release it, and it's just a code name. So there were a few features in that were sort of bigger changes to the formula than we've done for a while. So we prototyped those. We actually made just nasty little versions, hacked them together, and released those for a few people to try out.
Yeah.
Which gave us some really good feedback, quite significantly changed at least one of them, which was really good to have that feedback.
So good. Do you want to actually? Wabby was asking way earlier in the stream about the buildings, because we went to the community. I think it was like Friday last week, and we asked for suggestions on what buildings we should be putting in the game. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yep.
There was a train horn or something outside the window.
So we're looking at adding some purely decorative buildings, which was the thing that we were asking the Discord community about. So maybe some statues, maybe some like gardens and things, possibly like a decorative pier that you can have sticking out into the ocean. That kind of thing. So maybe they'll be unlocked when you do certain things, or maybe they'll just be cheap things you can build anytime you like, just to give your town some more character, some more personality. We're also working on a new concept of some hub buildings. So they're kind of like a building whose only purpose is to give surrounding buildings a bonus, like adjacency bonuses kind of thing. So one that changes how storage works, and one that gives you bonuses to happiness for peeps that live nearby, and some other features such as the wasteland feature that is the current title of the update. That's going to have some buildings involved in it. Yeah. So we've got 3D models in for some of those buildings, which are looking beautiful. And some more coming in the next week or two. And yeah, so we've started actual production work on the update. I've been working on it in non-prototype ways for the last week or two, couple of weeks.
Killing it. So good.
So that's starting to come together. Don't know when it'll be finished yet. It's sort of a month away, give or take.
Oh yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yep.
Yeah, insert screaming here. And we've been doing a bunch of secret stuff as well that we can't talk about, but it's been eating into our time a lot. So stay tuned for more on that, folks. That's also a little ways away as well. So
probably got a really big announcement in less than a month.
Oh yeah.
Can't tell you when, but
Very exciting.
Very exciting. But that should be announced I think it's less than a month before it's announced.
Oh gosh. Wow, this year's been so big. Gosh, we've gotten a lot done. We've from off the top of my dome, in January we came back from our holidays and hit the ground running. I know I was frantically setting up our Steam page. In February we announced our Steam launch. March we announced the Steam release date and launched this Twitch channel. April we announced our Team 17 partnership. May we went live on Steam and released the scenario update. Oh, we also did an update in February, and then we have also done three conferences technically, or 2.5. One online, 2 in person. Released another update, the Planet Editor. And now we still aren't done. We're still doing more stuff this year. This is the equivalent of when you're on holiday and you've bought a bunch of stuff at the shops on your holiday and you're like, how am I going to fit this into my suitcase? So you're just cramming everything you can into that suitcase. This is what we do with our years, I think. Yeah. We're just this bad boy can fit so many tasks in it. Oh my gosh. Webby says, the big chicken announcement, that's it. We're actually...
Secret away, Webby.
Webby! Bouncing Monkey Games, more like Busy Monkey Games. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone gave me the best description of my job recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I was the managing director of Balancing Monkey Games. And she said, oh, so you're the one that balances all the monkeys.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Accurate.
We're all off going and getting into trouble, and she's trying to balance us all.
Tag yourself, I'm the howler monkey at the top of the canopy just screaming. Oh man.
Sorry, that was a complete digression.
No, that was good. That was good. I love this.
I should have said that earlier when I was talking about what my job was, but I'd forgotten it. So.
Nah, chuck it in whenever. We love a little bit of chaos. We like digressions, Bowie says, and I have to agree. Let me just see if I've missed anything that we need to talk about. Chat, do you have any questions about update stuff? What's coming next? Oh, one thing actually I want to really quickly mention is this is a me job with the help of the studio, obviously, but I need to put together a survey for the community. So we can ask y'all a couple of questions that will influence what we do in the future. Oh, someone just says Emily #1. Thank you, the spear. That's so nice. Wow. But yeah. So stay tuned for that survey, gang. I'll probably be asking y'all to fill that out because we need the sweet datas. Someone, Retina, not someone, asks, how is the mental health of everyone in the team?
Ooh.
Good.
That's a juicy one.
I mean, no worse than usual.
Isaac and Sarah are both smiling off camera, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go with pretty okay. Emily can answer for herself.
Oh my god. I mean, it's been tough, obviously. Like, I was meant to come down and see y'all sometime this month or last month. I haven't been able to do that because of lockdown, and lockdown just... it sucks.
Don't go away.
I know, but we need it. We gotta keep that, cheeky little border happening so we don't, spread COVID everywhere. Although it seems to be slowly marching down to the South Island, which I hate. But
I heard on the radio the other day, we've been COVID-free in the South Island for 350 days.
Wow.
Make it a year, please. Let's go for another 14 days or so. Wait, 365 days, 15 days. Or I know how many days there are in a year.
A few.
A few. Can COVID? That's good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A fantastic axiom. That was fantastic. A Wild Harley asks, I have a question. Why is the Bouncy Monkey Games team so fantastic? Oh, stop it. That's so sweet. I don't know, we just care about each other. We're really authentic. We talk about as much as we can, and we just want to make good games. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah,
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah. It's all about that authenticity. Well, that brings us to the end of the news segment. Is there anything extra you all want to mention?
Probably, but I've forgotten it.
Oh, yeah, valid. We'll get off the stream and be like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Alright, so next on the menu, we have the hiring AMA and FAQ, as I've written it down here. So we're doing this because we got a lot of people messaging us and asking us questions about the roles.
Yep.
And so in order to make life a little bit easier for everybody involved in this process, we came up with the idea of having an AMA yesterday. So we've already gotten a question, actually. Hi, I have a working with y'all question. How do you support junior/new staff to train and learn within their roles? Well, that's a great question. I think we have Sarah in the chat, who's our junior producer. She has been with us, for 5 weeks now? I want to say 6 weeks.
I got Sarah starting on the calendar over there. Sarah's first day was the 13th of September, so just over a month.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's gone fast. So, Sarah, if you want, feel free to just dump your thoughts in chat. But Sam and Anna, from your perspective as the leaders of our company, how do you go around supporting junior and new staff in their training?
Well, with Sarah, we've been really lucky because we've had a consultant producer on board. Sam Cook from Artifact 5 has been coming in and helping us out, and she's been doing a lot of one-on-one time with Sarah. For what we're looking at for kind of upcoming hires, it's a little bit more challenging in some regards, because we haven't got a large team. So it's a bit harder for us to support people who are brand new in areas that we don't have a lot of expertise in ourselves. For example, the kind of concept art, that kind of artistic side of things. We don't have strong skills ourselves in those areas. Sam's a very experienced programmer, and so he's more able to kind of work alongside programmers and make sure that they're on track. So we would be able to support a very junior programmer, I should think. But for some of those other positions, because we're small, it is harder for us to be able to offer a lot of training on site. That said, we definitely have a training budget. When a new employee comes on board, we have a budget, and we make sure that people are able to attend conferences, do courses. We'll support the time and funding for those if they're going to be really helpful to that person and to the company.
Absolutely.
It's kind of a mixed answer to that question, really.
Yeah, it's so tough. I also feel like I'm going to be a little bit shady towards our lovely government here in New Zealand, and I think this is something that the OzGov also do, probably less so with how they've changed the funding landscape back home in Australia, but like we need support on a kind of federal level for training people. It's at the moment there's like this landscape with hiring where people are expected to know so much even for a junior role, because times are so tough in terms of money, especially with COVID. So getting like extra funding specifically for training junior staff would be fantastic. There's only so much a small business can do. But yeah, that said, we do our best, and it's also really important to, in my opinion, to bring in junior staff when you know you have the capacity to train them and teach them. I don't think it's fair to bring in a junior staff member and then be like, okay, you're on your own, figure it out, go watch YouTube videos.
No point.
Yeah, that's a really bad way to retain people as well. Sarah has such a nice answer. I'm gonna read it out really quickly. I hope you all don't mind. The junior producer point of view. I've been so lucky with this team. Sarah. I had a lovely production consultant mentoring me and holding my hand. Thank you, Sam C. You're fantastic. For the first little while through the nitty and gritty of everything new coming at me, but having a small team, I feel like I can ask questions at any time and there's no dumb question. Absolutely. Especially as someone who had producing experience but new to the games industry. I hope this answer helps. Wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. You have advertised right when all the students are graduating. Oh, yeah. True. Didn't think of that.
It was by accident.
Yeah, totally. We live in a bubble. Someone asks, Ari Star Knight. Hi, Ari. Thank you for stopping by. Hi. What do you look for in candidates? A personal project, something you're keen on? Sam and Anna.
Yes.
Very much so.
Absolutely.
If you send us a CV and there's no link to a portfolio or personal project, we've got no way of telling if you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
When I hired Isaac, I largely hired it because he sent me examples of his personal projects and they were really cool and showed insight and talent. So I hired him.
Yeah.
And the submissions that we've been looking through, some people, there's a CV but there's no evidence that they can do what they say they do, and it's impossible to tell if they're worth hiring or not, basically. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
So we like to see versatility. If you've tried a bunch of different things, especially as an artist, we like to see versatility as an artist. We like to see, I like looking at the personal interest sections and seeing interesting things in there, that you're going to be a person who's got stuff to talk about and bring to the table in a different perspective. I love seeing different languages. I'm a bit of a language nerd myself, but you know, I really like to see that. Yeah.
For sure. And I think we're really, I mean, I might be blowing smoke up all of our asses right now because I think we're great, but I think that something that we're also really good at is like recognizing the differences in people when we're like interviewing and that sort of thing. So if we're like, oh, that person didn't seem quite right, I think we're really good at taking a step back and being like, hang on, why are we thinking like that?
Yeah.
Are we conforming to some sort of bias that we have here, and like talking through that and figuring it out like emotionally, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ari, I hope that has been helpful. Please feel free to ask any follow-up questions to that. One thing that I do want to ask about though, Sam and Anna, I've noticed in this particular round of hiring that we're doing, we haven't asked for any shipped titles. Is there a reason for that?
Possibly because what we're looking for is quite wide-ranging, quite kind of nebulous, and so there might be people who have got skills in the areas that we're looking for, but they haven't necessarily worked in games, or they haven't necessarily finished something, but this is something that they're interested in trying out based on their other skills and things like that. I guess we just didn't want to shut it down too much.
Yeah.
We wanted to be quite open. We had when we were originally looking to hire a producer, we were very specific with our list of requirements, and ended up not finding anyone who met those requirements. Perhaps this time we've gone too far the other way, and having a very broad list of what we're looking for.
And I think, I mean, hiring people at the moment in particular is quite hard. You know, there's lots of things in the way. And we've got, like Anna said, we've got this nebulous cloud of what we're looking for. You know, we're looking for, ideally, people in Dunedin, but remote is fine. We're looking for, you know, people that can fill these different skill gaps that we've got within the company. And so we've got, because of those things, we've got these limitations that we're looking for. So if we limit ourselves in other ways, the pool of who we can look at shrinks, and there's just no point in doing that. So we'd rather throw the net wide, get lots of people coming in, and then having some options of who we can look at and how we fill those gaps. And you know, we're looking at, because you know, we're looking for programmers and art and UI and game design and stuff. You know, maybe we find someone who can fill several of those things but has never worked in games.
Yeah.
Or we find someone who's shipped 15 different titles and can do one of them perfectly.
Yeah.
We'll see what turns up.
I remember when I was job hunting after uni and just like being like, I can do this. Like when I started my job hunt in earnest, I was 27. I'd worked since I was 18. And it was so frustrating seeing those gates where it was like, you have to have shipped 3 games. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm nearly 30 and I have a wealth of experience. Like, I'm a functioning human being and I'm a smart young woman, and I'm not going to get this job because I haven't filled it this really, what feels like an arbitrary requirement. So
that's another thing that we've heard about hiring people is your standard white male will apply for a job if they meet 60% of the requirements, or some of the requirements, and apply anyway. Women and anyone from a minority, they will see those things as barriers and they just won't apply.
Yep. Amen.
So we deliberately wanted to remove as many barriers as we can in order to bring more diversity into the company.
Yeah.
To get more people to apply, so that we then have the option, you know, because if someone doesn't apply, then we don't have the option of potentially bringing them into the company.
I mean, just thinking about my own personal career, I went and ran a cafe and became a barista, and I had never learnt how to be a barista or run anything like that before. I went and taught music and jewellery making to people with disabilities, and I had never worked with people with disabilities before, but someone gave me that job, to try me out. I went and became an administrator and fundraiser, and I had never done those things before. I became a manager of a medical centre, and I had never been a manager or worked in medicine before. So my entire career has been people taking a chance on me. And so what can I do but do the same, really?
Yeah, amen. Oh, Anna, that's so nice. That makes me feel really good. One thing that I did want to, it's a little bit of an awkward topic, always feels like it anyway. How are we handling discussions around pay and remuneration? Because something that I see a lot of on game dev Twitter anyway is like, if you don't add the pay bracket into your job ad, you're scum, basically. But we haven't done that, and there's a reason behind it. So would you all mind elaborating?
Again, it's that to do with that flexibility. We're looking for such a wide range of things, and we don't know who we're going to get. We don't know what kind of experience they're going to have. We don't know whether they'll have all those skills and we just hire one person, or whether there'll be 4 different people that we hire half-time. We want to be as flexible as possible, and as fair as possible. Yeah. So once they're hired, once we get to that kind of hiring meeting, and we'll negotiate a rate that's fair for them and for us, and everyone in the company will know it. We're transparent within the company of what people get paid. So there's nothing hidden. It's just that we need to be able to be as flexible as possible.
For sure. Yeah. Good answer. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to...
and I guess it's like, we don't want to put a number on it and then have someone go, oh, my skills aren't worth that much, so they want someone more senior than me. Or put a number on it and have someone go, oh, that's less than I'm worth, I'm not going to apply. We'd rather have them apply anyway and then pay someone what they're worth.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's a really good point, Sam. Retna is asking if we've thought about low-risk internships. We have touched on internships a little bit recently.
Again, because we're small, it's hard for us to offer the amount of support that an intern might need.
Yeah, so there's only 5 of us, so if we bring in an intern, realistically an intern costs us in terms of time. They may produce something for us, but the amount of time that goes into mentoring them and helping them probably means that overall we lose in terms of our productivity time. And when there's only 5 of us, that's kind of a hit we can't afford to take yet. Super interested in doing internships when we're a little bit bigger and a little bit more established.
100%. I was just going to say that.
Love it. I think it's that junior problem as well, eh? Yeah. Not that having a junior is a problem, that's not what I mean, but the whole, like, you have to have the time to, like, train a person. You can't just let them go by themselves, because that sucks so much when you're at a job and it's like, what am I meant to be doing? Something to consider. Just really quickly checking chat to see if I've missed anything. Deadmate, it's really interesting that you're kind of having a similar experience with your job hunt, and you're not in games. You have like a lot of scientific experience. I hope that's like the good way to put it, but you're a science guy. You're Bill Nye, the science guy. So stupid. Oh my god. A bit depressing, but it's all good. Retna says, so cool, thanks for sharing all this, guys. No problem, our pleasure. We also got some really good questions, and Sam, you've already touched on this a little bit. Are we offering remote as an option?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yep, same reason as all the other things. We'll find the right person and then work things out with them.
Figure it out. And do we require relocation or a certain time zone window?
No.
I mean,
Don't.
our artist is in Poland.
Yeah, well.
Our composer's in England.
Yeah.
Our publisher's in England.
There are things that make it harder or easier.
Yeah.
But again, we're open to whatever.
Yeah, so good.
Given if we found two people that were equally exactly who we need, and one of them was in our time zone and one of them wasn't, we would probably hire the person in our time zone. But that's just part of the decision-making process. You know, we still are perfectly happy to hire someone outside of our time zone if they're the right person.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I guess we'll have those conversations when we come to it, but not to discourage people to don't self-select out, please. Please. What is your time horizon for this vacancy? Oh, that's a really good question, Axiom.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have put a deadline on it, but we haven't.
Yeah.
We totally haven't, no.
So
Oops.
it's going to take, I think, probably the first process of just going through the applications and seeing what we've got. That's going to take, I mean, it's not even been a week, has it? The ad's
That
been
was
out.
Friday.
So give us a week for that part of it.
Yep.
And then another week probably to look through and really have some team discussions about the options that we've got. Hopefully not that long, but then we'll start contacting people. So probably within the next 2 weeks, we will be contacting people, and you'll either get a no, I'm sorry, as you know, as much as we would love to employ everybody who we cannot, and I hate that, but you know,
Alas.
Or we'd like to talk more with you. One thing that we have Sam and I have briefly talked about, and I think we'd like to look into more, is doing work tests. Here's a little piece of work that we'd like you to do to see how it goes. We will pay for those. But we have to talk about that in more detail.
Arcoen, I think I'm saying your name correctly. Sorry if I'm not. Says, thank you for addressing that. It's nice to know when to keep an eye out for feedback. For sure. Yeah. And thank you for... We've gotten quite a few comments in chat just being really kind and supportive. Thank you very much. That's really nice. At the same time, I feel like we're just doing... Maybe this is more of a reflection on me and who I am as a person, but I feel like we're just doing what's right, you know? Like, we're just being normal and reasonable, and it sucks that, you know, in being what I consider normal and reasonable, we're getting praise for it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we're just being normal. It's so bad, but yes, we will absolutely pay people for tests for sure, because you're spending your time, right? Like, your time isn't free.
Yep.
So absolutely, Ari, for sure. What else am I looking for? Well, chat, have you got any more questions? Life-size teddy bear says the problem is that normal and reasonable unfortunately isn't always typical. That is such a good point. Absolutely. Yes. Well, hopefully, you know, we can just be helping change the landscape of the industry and the culture. That's something I'm really passionate about anyways, because let's be real, like, you read the headlines about game studios sometimes and it's a little bit discouraging. So if we can, and Sam, you touched on this with your keynote. That was a very good keynote, by the way, chat. If you want to watch that, just hit up YouTube and the NZGDA or the NZGDC YouTube channel. I might just link it in here, actually. That might make it easier. It was a great keynote, but definitely watch it.
Thank you.
What was I saying? I've forgotten. I was like on my bullshit.
I see a question in chat. Am I allowed to
Yes,
say?
absolutely. Is it the one about the handbook?
Yes, so can Sam and Anna talk a little more about the kaupapa of the company mentioned in the studio handbook? I'm not entirely certain what you mean by that, Cohen. The kaupapa of the studio, what would you call that?
Your studio values.
Right, okay. Well, obviously we value our staff. We really strongly want to look after the people that work for us. We have chosen to make a game so far in which the player does not enact violence in the world, and we want to continue making games like that, because we think there's probably enough violence in the world and we don't want to add to it.
Yep.
We are moved by environmental concerns. So again, there's a strong thread of environmentalism that you'll see throughout Before We Leave, and we want to continue bringing that out in our future games. And we're really concerned or caring of our local community. We've chosen to set up our studio in South Dunedin, which is one of the poorer urban areas in the country in New Zealand. That's where I worked for the last 5 years in that medical centre I was talking about. And we just really wanted to be able to support this community by whatever we can, because equality, equity, equality of opportunity are again really important to us. So in this community there's a lot of immigrants, there's a lot of people with disabilities, there's a lot of elderly people. We want to make sure that our company dollars, when we go out for lunch, we're spending money in South Dunedin businesses. We're part of the South Dunedin Street Festival. We're making sure that kids who are growing up in this area see that they've got opportunities for employment that they might not have thought of, and all that kind of stuff. We made sure to employ local accessibility testers from the groups, the disability support groups in the area and things like that. So I guess those are our, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, I reckon. But to touch on the creation of the handbook a little bit, this was something that I think that I bugged you all about. Not to take credit, because we've all worked on it and it's been a really good experience, but I was very much inspired by studios back home in Oz, and actually not even in Australia. What am I talking about? Scratch that, completely forget what I just said. I was inspired by the Runaway Play studio handbook, and I heard a really great talk at GCAP, which is Games Conference Asia Pacific, which was online last year. Usually it's hosted in Melbourne, Australia. It's probably where I was getting the home thing from. And one of the people from League of Geeks gave this great talk about their company values, and I was like, oh, we'd love to see it. So I just kind of put them together, and that's when we started creating the handbook, because it's so important to I don't know, everything is political, including games, so, I think it's important to kind of state where you are on the spectrum, and again, especially with the way that the industry can be sometimes, it's good to try and help make positive change, whether that is in our local community, like you're spearheading, Anna, which you're really great at, or just by being positive on Twitch, and our studio handbook definitely feels that, goes into that, words.
I see Beth commented about our place names being named after Edinburgh. That wasn't our fault. That was the founding people who founded Dunedin in New Zealand and decided it was going to be a new Edinburgh. But that said, my grandmother is from Edinburgh, so I'm totally on board with the whole Scottish thing.
Yeah. Where's Castle Rock at in Dunedin?
Do we have a Castle Rock? We don't have a Castle Rock.
Unbelievable.
I don't know the truth of it, but I heard that what they did was the people that planned Dunedin basically took a map of Edinburgh and went, oh yeah,
Copy
that'll
paste.
fit, and laid out all the streets, not realising that Dunedin is full of hills
In different places.
in different places.
Oh my
So you've got these
God.
streets that go stupid places because there's a cliff in the way.
That could be entirely made up.
It could be entirely made up. I don't know the truth.
Wouldn't surprise me though, eh? Yeah, Dunedin's a cool place.
Yeah.
A little bit chilly, but for my
Yeah, for
Australian-
mine as well. I don't know what I've stuck here for long.
You've done really well. Okay, we'll give this AMA another 5 minutes, let's say. We'll wrap up at 12 New Zealand Standard Time, or 5 minutes. Retna asks, Anna, I was intrigued by your comment about the name Balancing Monkey Games. Does this stem from work-life balance?
Yes, it does. So when Sam started working, and you'll have heard that he started working as a hobby project on his game, and he was working full-time at the time. We have 3 children, and so he was, and he had, other commitments as well, and so he was balancing a whole lot of things. His screen name as a gamer for his whole life has been Infinite Monkey. I don't think I'm giving anything away there. He was many years ago taken with the idea that an infinite number of monkeys could eventually type the works of Shakespeare. So he's adopted Infinite Monkey as a screen name. Monkeys are his favourite animal. So he was the balancing monkey who was balancing it all.
Yep.
And now we're all monkeys.
Yep.
I personally prefer tigers.
Yeah, tigers are
Tigers.
cool. Tigers are very, very
Balance.
cool.
And I mean, in the end, naming things is just super hard. So you
Oh.
try and think of a name, and you think up one that doesn't suck, and that's the name.
And
You're done.
then you check the domain name generator and see if it's already
Yes.
taken. Yeah.
Yep,
And
Google
then
it.
you discover that typing out sam@balancingmonkeygames.com for your email address takes forever. So if I ever start another company, it's going to have a shorter name.
Just not for you.
Yeah, our
Sometimes.
email addresses are pretty long, eh? Is there anything else? I'm just racking my brain. Let me actually just check twitter.com really quickly to see if anyone has given us a question at the 11th hour. I don't think so. Nah, we Gucci fam. We Gucci. And Life Size Teddy Bear has a great point. Checking that it is not already claimed on all the social media platforms. Word. Oh my gosh, it is it's so frustrating. Coming up with a cool name and then Googling it after leaving it maybe a little bit too late, and it's like, psych, this game came out 2 years ago, and you're like, oh my god. And it took me 5 days to think of this name.
Yep.
So we will be calling for name suggestions. Actually, we could start now. What do you think our next game should be called? You don't need to know anything about it.
Space Hall Simulator 5000.
Excuse me.
Someone had a really fun suggestion. I can't find it anymore, but there was like a before we leave.
We've already had Are We There Yet?
Are We There Yet is so good.
Yeah.
What was the suggestion? It was like a battle royale. That's right. Before we leave, battle royale.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, we can totally make that with 5 people.
Dunedin. Where are the good coffee joints in Dunedin? So the little very unpretentious Aroma Cafe just along the street from us does really good coffee. They actually, I think the best coffee in Dunedin is the dispensary, which is in the ground floor of the hospital.
Oh damn.
They really, really good coffee. But there's lots and lots and lots of really good coffee places, more or less pretentious, more or less hipster, depending on your taste.
I went to this really nice one called Magpie near the
Okay.
Octagon. I think it was called Magpie. It was like very hipster, very student bar. I loved it because it reminded me of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Not to out myself as a coffee snob here, but
There's a lot of that kind of going on
Yeah.
around town. There's lots of really cool little places. We haven't been to them all.
Yes.
Morning Magpie, Sarah says. Thank you, Sarah. Saving my bacon as per usual. Aquan, thank you very much
Oh.
for asking some really fantastic questions and for your kind words. Retna, good luck with your move to Dunedin. I think we'll wrap it up there. Do you all have any final thoughts?
No, head empty, no thoughts.
That's my line.
I know, I stole
Yeah,
mine
that's
now.
okay.
Can't have it back.
Well, I've started using this, like, the really simple smile emoji because of you, Sam, and also I say naff now, so we're just
Excellent.
sharing words and emojis.
Yeah.
All right, I will hang up on you guys now, and I'll wrap up the stream. Thank you both so much for spending an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Flippin'
it's gone very
No
quickly.
worries.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I know it's gone quickly, eh, chat? What am I doing? Oh, I'm floating. Ah, there we go. We'll just come back here. Fantastisch. All right. Sorry if the music was a bit loud, by the way, gang. I thought it was okay. That's the name, head empty, no thoughts. Oh no. Well, y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thanks, Goldfisher. You're wonderful. I'm very biased. But whatever. Anyway, gang, thank you all so much for spending so this has been a long stream. This is the longest stream I've done. It's been nearly 2.5 hours. It is definitely food time. I need to go to the bathroom as well. I'm like squirming a bit. I will see you all next Wednesday. I'll try and plan another like a Galactic Phone style stream. Don't know if it'll happen. We're so busy at the moment. So it might be next week. It might be a couple more weeks until we can do like a fun stream. I want to get the mods on, actually. Deadmate, you suggested this. Love to have some of the peeps on. I mean, you suggested it. Yeah, you said that, but I completely forgot, so I'm just going to give you the credit, eh? Yes. For everyone in a time zone where it's not, we're not being blessed by the sun currently, sleep well. I'll see you all next Wednesday with another stream. Bye!